Hello and welcome to the 5 o'clock news. I'm Stephen Stoffels here with Clara Barton. Clara Barton was a well-known woman during the Civil War. She also founded our Red Cross system. Please welcome Clara Barton.
Well, hello there. It's so great to be here on such a fine day.
It's great to have you here, Miss Barton. Now, you were born in Oxford, Massachusetts. Is this correct?
Yes, I was, but as a very young girl, I really enjoyed school, so I learned a whole lot when it came to education. I was the youngest of 5 children, and when my mother passed, we were all devastated, including my father.
So is it true you were a teacher?
Why, yes, I was. I taught until my early 30s in New Jersey and Massachusetts.
After your teaching years, what did you do with yourself?
I felt it was a very grand idea to go to college, since I loved being educated. I studied writing and languages at the Liberal Institute in New York.
What did you do after you went to college?
Well, during college, that was when both my parents fell ill. So instead of finishing college, I went back to Massachusetts to take care of them both. And that's when my mother passed.
After your mother passed, what did you do to pursue your education?
After my mother's death, I was hired as a principal in the public school in Massachusetts. But it was taken away from me because it was and given to a man because it was more fitting.
What did you do after that job?
After my father was able to live on his own, I moved to Washington, D.C. and became a government girl at the patent office. But I resigned in 1858 because the men treated me terribly.
How did they treat you?
They would blow their smoke into my face and spit their tobacco.
What did you do after you quit?
I applied to be a nurse in the Civil War on the front line, where I treated wounds, found lost luggage, wrote soldiers' families letters, and organized other volunteers to help me.
President Lincoln offered you a job, correct?
Yes, he gave me a job at the correspondence office, helping people locate missing soldiers and identify the dead ones.
Through this, you were able to identify the graves of people who died, right?
Right. I identified 1,300 people who died in Andersonville prison and 22,000 people. 200 people total.
What led you to founding the Red Cross?
My doctor suggested I go to Europe and get some rest. In Europe, I was educated about the International Red Cross, and I got inspired because I really wanted the U.S. to sign.
How did you do that?
I went to the officials in the U.S., and I just begged them to sign. They did sign in 1882, and when they did, they elected me as president of the American Red Cross. I was president for 22 years, and I retired at age 83.
What exactly is the Red Cross?
The Red Cross helps with disasters like hurricanes and tornadoes.
Thank you for your time and have a marvelous day. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back at 2:30
a.m.